This will be the final broadcast of Xavier News. Until next semester, I'm Kyle Isaac.
And I'm Hillary Zala. We have the top stories from this week for you. Thanks for tuning in. Despite the heavy rainfall last weekend, Xavier's Relay for Life powered on. More than 300 students gathered on the green space from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. on April 16th and 17th to raise money and awareness for the fight against cancer. The event raised $26,059 for the American Cancer Society. This was $5,000 more than the previous year. So what helped the fundraising this year? Well, Relay tried new techniques like sponsoring email contests, utilizing social networking sites, and setting up donation booths during the event. Donations can still be made through www.relayforlife.org/XU. All right, exams are next week, Kyle, and how are you feeling?
A little stressed.
Well, you're lucky because this is your last year. I still have a whole other year of exams. And I went around campus to find out exactly how stressed other students are, so check it out. It's the week before exam week, and this week tends to be extremely stressful for most students. So I went around campus to check in with students and see exactly how stressed they are. Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how stressed out are you about exams?
Right now, probably about a 7.
7.5.
Like an 11.
I probably should be more stressed than I am, so I'm going to have to say like a 3.
On the week of exams, what do you do to prepare yourself? Do you get a good night's sleep or do you pull all-nighters?
No, I'm pretty adamant of the fact that I need a good night's sleep.
Definitely no all-nighters. Get ahead of it.
Party till we can't party no more.
Don't cram, write it out, and get lots of sleep.
Student Senate has some new ideas this year on how to make exam week a little less stressful.
Okay, we'll be having the Hoff Marketplace open from 8:30 to 2:30 a.m. for the student to study. Okay, and coffee will be provided, fruits as well. So I encourage all of them to come and study over there.
Tariq agrees that professors can do more to make this week a little easier for their students.
I honestly believe I don't think they should give assignment this week, and if they get the chance to give them their final exam this week, it would be actually a good idea. Okay, and one more thing that we're trying to encourage the professors here at Xavier is to show up at the Hoff Marketplace during that time from 8:30 to 2:30, just to help the students with their studies if they have any questions.
All right, guys. Well, good luck with exams. My best advice: eat a hearty breakfast and get a good night's sleep. I'm Hillary Zala reporting for Channel 77 on the Muskie.
So are you applying for internships and jobs on the minds of a lot of students? The summer approaches are here, and this week is a tip from Career Corner.
Hello, my name is Jennifer Franchak, and I've been working in the Career Services Center at Xavier University since the summer of 2006, and I'm here for your Career Corner tip of the week. Today's topic is interviewing, and as many of you know, there are a lot of campus interviews going on in and around the campus community by students and internship seekers. It is especially important during a competitive market such as the one we're currently in for you to prepare well in advance for interviews. One of my favorite interview success tips actually comes from Robin Ryan, author of the book 60 Seconds and You're Hired. In it, she suggests developing a 5-point agenda for each unique job for which you're applying for and have scheduled an interview for. This 5-point agenda is a predetermined analysis of your skills and your abilities and how they are specifically tailored to the position that you're interviewing for. Developing a 5-point agenda makes preparing for an interview much more efficient. Instead of memorizing rehearsed responses to a multitude of interviewing questions, these 5 points could instead be used to plug into any different interview question that you receive. Throughout the interview, you'll stress these points whenever appropriate. Now, how do you go about developing your 5-point agenda? First, I suggest taking a look at what the employer's needs are and the position needs. Secondly, Determine which of your abilities and your experiences would most be important to the employer, and then finally, create your 5 points. Let's say you're a job seeker hoping to find a position in event planning. And recently, you've learned that there's an opening in a nonprofit organization where they need an event planner to help raise funds for different charity events. One of your 5 points might be that you recently attended an alternative break program through Xavier University's Alternative Breaks, and you raised $2,000 by planning a series of bake sales. This consisted of organizing volunteers as well as maintaining careful expense logs in Excel. Another example of a 5-point, part of your 5-point agenda could include the fact that you served on the Student Activities Council for the last 3 years and planned small and large-scale events for diverse populations. Effectively planning and preparing for interviews is time-consuming, but will certainly pay off. Please know that any of the career counselors in the Career Services Center are here to help you. We can help you develop your 5-point agendas for each of your interviews and/or help you with scheduling a mock interview so that you can be most prepared for your future success. For more information, please visit our website at www.xavier.edu/career.
When deciding where to attend college, many students consider campus safety as high on their list of college attributes. This is exactly why the Xavier Safety Team held its first forum on April 15th to discuss Xavier's current safety situation. This was in response to recent incidences revolving gun crime on or near campus. The goal of the forum was to create a better form of communication regarding student awareness of campus safety.
We have been following the construction of the new academic quad, and the progress still continues. Our own Charles Dixon got his own personal tour to see the new digs.
I'm in front of the Connington boardroom where Xavier University's Board of Trustees have been meeting for the past week talking about different issues, such as the expansion on campus. I will be going on an exclusive tour with the Board of Trustees in a moment to see the 2 new buildings, the new Williams College of Business and the Connington Learning Commons.
The Learning Commons is 5 stories, but really at no place in the building do all 5 of the floors line up over one another. So the building, as you'll notice, it just really kind of cascades from the corner of Dana and Ledgewood. It drops 40 feet to get down to the academic mall.
How do you feel about the expansion taking place right now on Xavier's campus?
I think it's the most exciting thing to ever happen to Xavier. I graduated in 1975. I've served on the board for the past several years. To come back and see this, see how and understand how it's going to further Xavier's mission, the excitement it's going to create among students, the way it's going to move Xavier into the digital age. This is a huge, huge event for Xavier. It's a great competitive advantage for our school.
I was really excited about it because last night we had dinner with the students, which for me is always the highlight of being a trustee, to really see the students I'm serving. And so to get a chance to see this, it meant a lot to me because one of the reasons I never became an engineer is I can't think in 3 dimensions. So I've got to walk through the buildings to see them. So I think it's really exciting to finally see this come out of the ground.
James E. Hoff Quad includes the new Williams College of Business and the Connington Learning Commons, which is behind me. These 2 buildings open up in August 2010 and will foster the great minds of America. I'm Charles Dixon for the Muskie.